Here we are at the Beaulieu Simply Land Rover show. It was pouring down with rain earlier on. Finally the sun has come out. My car is here on the 4x4 response stand, and I'm going to go for a little wander and see what vehicles are here today. We've got a few Freelander 2s here. There's 3 here. Blue with white wheels. That could only possibly belong to Scott and Alana. We've got a couple of the other guys from the Facebook group here as well. And there's one here with a bike on the back and a ladder and a tent box. I don't know who owns this one. So that's yeah, pretty loaded down. But it's also quite nicely kitted out. We've got lights underneath here, front runner. Is it a front? No, there's no front runner rack, it's just roof bars with the tent box on, with various lights hanging from that. Side awning lights. A little light bar underneath there. Oh, another light bar on the front and a winch. Goodness me, a winch on the outside. That's interesting installation. I think that's the first ever Freelander 2 I've seen where the winch is on the outside like that. It's a very small winch as well. That's a tiny little one. Stealth. Yeah. Massive great bull bar. Okay. And this funny thing here, sort of wind deflector thing. I like what they've done with the Union Jack, that's nice. And bonnet vents as well. Are they real bonnet vents? No. Cosmetic bonnet vents. And what is this? A snorkel. Now, is that the Brazilian snorkel? I think it is. I think it is the snorkel from Brazil. It's not a Muddy Mods one, and it's not my one because my one's not in production yet. But when I do finally get it finished, it will look a little bit like that, with the box on the wing rather than the pipe coming down and going through the wing. That looks good, very nice. So, who's ever won this is, if you're watching this video, good job. Nice example. Right, we've got vehicles here coming back from the off-road course here. Not too muddy. Not too muddy. It looks a little bit wet out there. This one's got a good old splattering of mud up the side. I might go out and do the off-road course myself a bit later on. Just see how it goes, really. It's £40 to go and drive around the forest, and I have done it before. I did a video on that last year, or the year before, I think it was actually, 2 years ago. Basically the dash cam footage from the forest drive. Didn't get many views, unfortunately. But this is the first year where I've actually filmed a walkabout. So we've got another Freelander 2 here. Looks pretty standard, side steps. Tow bar on the back. Yeah. Good condition for an 07. Camel trophy. Another couple of Freelanders under the shade of the tree. Let's have a look. And what I'm looking for is sort of modifications. These all look pretty standard. Both XS TD4, same as mine. And that's the E as well, same as mine, the stop start. '59, mine's an 09, so that's 6 months newer than mine. And that's a 10, so that's a year newer than mine. Both in excellent condition. Absolutely spotless. Really good. Well looked after, both of those. If either of these is your car, it shows that you look after your vehicles. Very, very nicely cleaned up. No sort of discoloration of the headlights. Yeah, that's good. Very nice to see. Now, it's getting a bit windy here, so I'm going to wander this way and have a look at this thing. Now, I think that is the Judge Dredd thing from Gaydon. Okay, so there is one of these in the museum at Gaydon. Whether or not this is the actual one, I'm not sure. I don't think the one in the Gaydon Museum's got a registration plate, so TPA, I will look back at my footage that I filmed in the museum at Gaydon. Please tell me this has not been round the course. I think it has. I think someone's actually driven this round the Forest Drive. Goodness. Well, it might be that is a replica or just another one. Usually when they feature these vehicles in the films, they actually have quite a few. Have a look at this one. Martin Brundle. V10, 3.5 litre McLaren Peugeot. This one here, new arrival. Williams FW40 2017. It looks a lot longer than the other older model there. I guess they're hybrid now, aren't they? Formula One. Yeah, it's definitely a lot longer than they used to be. Amazing, the aerodynamics here. Look at these little fins and things. I want to try and get downstairs and see this Porsche 917. We've got McLaren there, McLaren Mercedes. It's a Jensen Button, I think, that one. It might be Lewis Hamilton's, but it's not. Don't know, it might be just a spare car. V8 is revved to 19,700 RPM and qualifying for European Grand Prix. Wow. Quick look over here and go downstairs.
This moves the pressure plate away from the clutch plate, which can in turn disengage.
Not long ago, my family and I were lucky to be chosen for some expert machine safety engineers at all the campus. Just as expected as a
So this is the 1,000 horsepower Sunbeam land speed record car that they are restoring. And it had two of these 22.5 litre V12 engines, an aeroplane engine. Two of those, one in front and one behind the driver. The last time I was here, last year, they had a lot more of the car. It was actually sat here on its wheels. But they're obviously stripping it down and slowly restoring it back to, hopefully, back to what it looked like in the days where it was doing land speed records. Right. Over 200 miles an hour, possibly the first car to do 200 miles an hour, I'm not sure. Jaffa orange. There's a Mini underneath that somewhere. Well, that's my favourite car. As a child, I used to watch the film Le Mans with Steve McQueen. I loved that film, and I've always liked the Porsche 917. Lovely. (1969). 4.9 litre max speed, 220 miles per hour. Amazing. One day I'd like to build one of those. If you're going to do a kit car, might as well do it properly. Right, I'm going to head out of the museum now. Continue walking about outside. Right, I'm going to go into the Top Gear exhibit and see which cars they've got from the TV series. There's other on-screen cars here as well. I think they've got the Mr. Bean Mini, possibly. Maybe the Only Fools and Horses three-wheeler as well. Let's have a look. Alright, James Bond. No, I think that's Harry Potter. I'm not sure.
Well, the fish stuff,
Up to 51. That's the actual car.
Registration's not the same. ECW there. It's STE, so don't know if it was a backup car or just a replica. There's a lot of expanding foams used on that.
Another Dredd signing. A tiny bit of braking.
It looked like you got destroyed to me. Just stop at that. What's that? Just stop. Is it? Don't know. Oh! Wow. That was unbelievable. That was
There's the monorail station up there. A lot of people waiting to get on the monorail. Might see if I can get on it a bit later on. Do a bit of filming from up top. But for now, I'll probably leave it because it's very busy up there.
Half an hour to have a walk around.
20 minutes then, ladies and gentlemen, just 20 minutes to go until we reveal the People's Choice nominees and indeed your winner today. Make sure you're in the arena for 2 p.m. when we will have our People's Choice Award ceremony. That's coming up for you at 2 p.m. today in the main arena.
Right, I'm back here. Somebody's leaning against my car. I wonder if he realises that I sprayed an entire bottle of sticky spray wax on my front end. Oh well. Right, I shall go for a walk down here. See what we've got. It's starting to thin out a little bit. I think some people are starting to head off. I'll try and get a quick walk around in this field and the other fields over there, whilst there's still a few people here. So another Freelander 2 here, HWZ, good condition. I spy another one heading away at the back there. EXF, oh, another one here. A lot of Freelander 2s here. This one looks like he's been round the course. Now, he's on road tyres. Can't tell if that's lifted or not. Looks pretty standard actually. So, yeah, if he can do it, then most of the Freelander 2s here should be absolutely fine. Right, there's another one.
That's the way to go though, since how comfortable it is.
Sounds good. Okay, another one here, BLX. I'm not going to walk around the auto jumble. I've been around it a couple of times today and it's yeah, a bit disappointing this year. Only about 4 or 5 stands. Some of them have already packed up and gone, I think. It's the usual selection of rusty old parts. Nothing for a Freelander 2. I like that side exhaust on that. That's nice. Very nice. Right, let's go up here. I'm not going to go through into that field. There's a couple of trade stands and a few people camping and that's it. So let's have a little look up here. There's the hearse. Land Rover funerals. Basically a stretch. So it's not even a 130, it's just probably like a 200. Not many Evokes here. That's about the only one I've seen. There's another one. Looks like fun. What is it? Some kind of horse box on steroids. Wow. Still leaning against my car. This is prize giving for the top 3 best Land Rovers in show. Oh, look who's here.
Well, this is the joy of simple runners. We don't know who's going to win. We've got no idea what people are going to vote for.
Also filming.
Ask you put your hands together for our 3 finalists. Now, it was a very close run team, this. Between the runners-up and the winner is 1 vote. And I'm not joking, 1 vote separates them. The way this works, we've got 2 runners-up and an overall winner. It's not a third, second and first, there's 2 runners-up and an overall winner. And I have the pleasure of telling you that the first of our runners-up here.
Right. I've managed to get myself a place on the Forest Drive off-road course. I'm not going to take my car. There's a driver's briefing going on, which I don't really need to attend. This is the vehicle that I'm going to be going in. I'm going to be riding as a passenger in this 110 that belongs to one of the other guys. There is a catch. There's another guy already in the front passenger seat, so I'm going to be sitting in the back on this bench seat here. Should be an interesting ride around the forest. No air conditioning, leaf spring suspension. I think it's going to be pretty bumpy. Yeah.
Which one you think has been our runner-up? If you think
is that your weekend, right? No, that's the pool board. Oh, just trying to isolate it. Drains much more. You bail out that Freelander? You bail out that Freelander? No, I think go the back of the convoy. Decent stuff. I think it's a convoy. What is it very good at? It's tight turns. It's a lot muddier than it was last year. It's a bit muddy here. The other day, it wouldn't let me disengage diff locks.
And then
No, part of the trick, if your diff locks won't disengage, it's stick it in reverse.
bounce it back a bit.
Bounce it back, yeah. Release the collar or something. Probably actually jump out. Hold on.
It's going to be a bit bumpy here.
Maybe a bit bumpy.
Okay.
Yeah, pick up these cones as well.
Well, tree stumps and stuff like that.
Yeah, we had to pick them up last year. Okay, we just followed them. You get that tree stump? There was a tree stump on your right, you missed it.
Yeah, that's it. Black captain. Not come across anything that's even
This is a lot,
phased in, yeah.
lot rougher than last year.
Okay, you were sat in your seat last year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't remember it being this. Not just the mud, but I don't remember it being so rooted and that. Oh, that looking heck. Oh.
Must have been all the cars this week, today.
Oh, that's like the side of the tree.
Yeah, it might be.
Probably tore this up, haven't we?
Oh, this is rutted here. Look at that.
Getting the ruts of your own. That Freelander will struggle up here a bit.
My car would make it round this, but it would be, I think, scraping underneath of it.
The Freelander is only standard type and just slightly bigger wheels.
Or currently very significant massive thing. Very bad rain. No fit on any of the pedals, and this is what it comes down to.
Yeah, it's just using the engine braking then.
It's almost too slow. Getting there. Oh.
This is it. This is the steep downhill bit.
Then we come back up there, do we?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, and then you come back. You go sort of literally at 180 and come back up again. Oh, whoa!
Yeah, I remember that one actually. Shit. I was like, oh shit.
It's like control. Yeah, I don't like control anymore.
Just hope there's not a vehicle in front of you.
Bad time to lose your brakes.
Oh, you got a Range Rover and stuff, some stopping. This is the hill you go. I got stuck on as well. Stopped on, I got stuck on.
Right.
Good speed. Yeah, this is the one I got. I think I made the hole there actually. It's actually better when it's wet, I think. Scrapple last time, and that's why I sort of got stuck.
Oh, the disco chicken now. Disco right in the middle.
Did he?
Somewhere up
Didn't
here.
us give the option.
There's a bit up here where it leans you right. It's like, yeah, it's here where it leans one side to the other.
Can't remember what the right rank of the
Oh.
It's hot.
Oh, crikey! Oh my god! Oh.
Those arrows are a bit confusing.
No, I've never bottomed out this defender.
So you did that, didn't you?
Probably a lot of it scary.
Oh, that's...
Oh.
It's got to be 45, isn't it? This thing?
Whatever it is, I hope it's more than what we're doing.
Most of them is 45, standard. Have to ask Timmy on that. Bit late to ask him now.
Tell me that we rolled it.
What's the
best way to get it back up again?
And he hasn't got more to help. More to get it up. Yeah, found it. I mean, we're stopping, isn't it?
Yeah.
He'll descend you on it. Appreciate it being slow now.
Oh, this is
We're
tight.
going to get that tree in. No, yeah. Can't leave the clutch off. Like an old square front.
Blimey. God, this is churned up here.
You didn't see it, have you? From up the hill, didn't you? Better walk around this. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's quite nice what a bog standard defender would do. Well, I bet there's a Series 3 back there, I bet it's skipping a line. Big dip.
Big dip on the
Big
left.
dip on the left. There it is. Another one on the left.
And there's one in the
This
middle.
is a
Big one right in the middle.
big dip coming up.
The one and scuffed that a few times.
Alright, so we're full.
He's all over the place. Oh,
Got a tank every time.
it's struggling to keep its wheels in.
There was a big dip on the left at one.
Disco structure. Oh, well, they lit the gap. It's probably his one or something.
Yeah, so it looks like it was right up there. That's what those Land Rovers all dotted around for. Sorry? As I come out. They're taking it down.
Put your siren on.
Sorry, hang on. Oh,
Didn't work.
it's already stopped working.
Nearly.
That was fun.
That was brilliant.
Okay, that is it from Beaulieu. A fun day. I'll be back here next year. See you then. Thank you. Bye.